Hey guys, Going Crazy here, back again with another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One X. I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of people have been asking and no one's really confirmed, I don't think. It's got kind of like a mystery surrounding it, like a mystery topic surrounding it. And what that topic is the price. Loads of people have been talking about why it's priced. Some people have been saying, why it's priced so high. Some people have been, well, the reason it's priced so high is it really isn't. Let's just say that it really isn't. It's cheap for what it is. It's super goddamn cheap for what it is, for the for the technology inside of the Xbox One X. If you're trying to build a PC that powerful, it would likely be twice the cost, probably even more than twice the cost. If you tried to build a custom PC, it would definitely be at least twice the cost of the Xbox One X. So a lot of people have been asking, how the hell, are Microsoft going to make any money off of this? It must be a trick. It must be like a scam or something. There must be a scam along the way sooner or later. In store for anyone that pre-orders it or gets it. Now the thing is, Microsoft are being pretty damn clever with this, because they're not going to make any money on the Xbox One X at face value. They're probably going to lose money on it because there's so much technology in there, and they're selling it at such a low price. But by selling it at that price, they're losing money on each console. They're really not making any more money because they're paying more to obtain that technology and obtain that hardware and software, and then put it into a console, put it into into a machine, into a console. We're playing Need for Speed right now in the background, by the way, because I figured that would be kind of relevant since the new Need for Speed has just been announced, or recently been announced. But yeah, Microsoft are going to be losing money on each console. Now the reason they've done this, it's actually a really smart business move, and it's something that a few other companies have actually done as well, Amazon being one of them. And Amazon is hugely, immensely popular and successful. The reason that Microsoft is doing this, and the reason they sort of flipped it around, because with the Xbox One they sold it at sort of, I'd say, face value. They sold it at what they thought could make a little bit of profit, but also not too high of a price. Now the reason they're doing this is because instead of making money off of off the start, and then just that being the profit, that being the base profit, Microsoft wants to sell it at a really low cost to make tons and tons of them fly off the shelves, like they have been doing. Make it easier to sell more and more copies of the Xbox One. Oh no, I think copy is the wrong word. More and more machines, more and more Xbox One X's. They want to sell as many of the Xbox One X's as possible, and dropping it down in price to beat the competition. Not only beat the competition, which is obviously PS4 Pro and gaming PCs, not only beat the competition in terms of specs and technological power, but also beat the competition in terms of price, and really make it hard for someone who is choosing between the PC or the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro. Really make it hard for someone to think, oh, I want to get the PS4 Pro, or I want to get the PC, when the Xbox One X is more powerful for the price and cheaper, than the other two. And it's a really smart move. They want to, instead of making a profit off of face value, and off of when the initial purchase, the initial sale of each Xbox One X, they want to make the profit back in the long run, because Microsoft realizes, they're very smart, they're very clever. They realize that by having more people playing on the console and selling it at a cheaper price, the fact that they've got a ton of people playing on the console will only benefit them in the long run. It'll mean more people pick up a game on their console, on their platform, instead of the PS4 Pro or a gaming PC. It'll mean more people, buy things on that console, DLC for games on that console, like I said, games for that console, for the Xbox One X, accessories for that console, and all these things Microsoft takes a big amount of money from. Even, a tiny DLC like a weapon skin. Say you're playing World War II, Call of Duty World War II, there's likely going to be in-game microtransactions for weapon skins. There always are. They're trashy, but there always is something like that in modern day Call of Duties. Even that Microsoft gets a cut from, because it's it's Activision or Call of Duty selling it through Microsoft. So Microsoft realizes that by having more people on their platform, they're just going to make tons more money in the long run, and it's going to be very easy to outsell. I mean, they've already outsold PS4 Pro, I think, in 3 days. A lot of people have been saying, and it's been confirmed that rumor is true. They've already outsold PS4 Pro's lifetime sales in 3 days. With just pre-orders. So it's clearly working. It's clearly a good idea. And Amazon, like I said, Amazon is basically one of the biggest companies that tried this strategy and this tactic. They've done a huge, they've seen a huge amount of success with this strategy. So Microsoft is super smart and super intelligent to do this. And like I said, I mentioned PS4 Pro before. Sony is dumb. Like, Sony is really dumb compared to this, because I'm pretty sure that the PS4 Pro is around about the same price as the Xbox One X, maybe even more expensive than the Xbox One X. I don't think it's quite as expensive as the Xbox One X, but I think it's like near the same price. So maybe it's the same price, I don't know. But it should be a lot cheaper, because it's a lot less powerful than the Xbox One X. It should be a lot cheaper. And not only should it be cheaper because it's less powerful than the Xbox One X, but also because people aren't going to buy a product that's less powerful and, you know, the same price or more expensive than its competitors. So Sony is dumb. They haven't realized that this is a really smart business move. But obviously Microsoft has with the Xbox One X, and it's clearly paying off already. They've already outsold, like I said, PS4 Pro in 3 days just with pre-orders. Think about how many sales they're going to make when the console's finally out and people are playing it and people are, you know, seeing how amazing it is. It's going to sell a whole lot more, and it's really going to be like a worthy contender, really, for like one of the most revolutionary consoles in the last 10 or 15 years, one of the most revolutionary things to happen to the gaming industry in a long time, in quite a few years. So this strategy is clearly paying off. A lot of people have been worried or wondering that sooner or later there's going to be a scam. Microsoft's planning a scam. I've seen it all over the internet, and I've known this. I've known what they were doing for quite a while. And every time I've seen someone saying, "Oh, they're evil, they're going to do something, they're going to pull the wool over everyone's eyes," and it's like, no, Microsoft isn't the Illuminati. They're not. They're just doing a very smart business move, and it's also the most beneficial for gamers. This strategy and this tactic is also the most beneficial for gamers and us players, and, you know, the customers, the fans of Xbox and of the console, because this means that the console is going to be cheaper for us to pick up, and we don't actually necessarily pay anything more than we would on a normal Xbox One. We wouldn't actually have to pay any more for it. Like I said, the reason Microsoft is going to make such a profit off of this is because people are going to pick up games. More people are going to be picking up each game, you know, multi-platform games. A lot more people are going to be picking it up on the Xbox One X than the PS4 Pro, and Microsoft likes that, and Microsoft will make more money because of that, and more people are going to be purchasing DLCs and add-ons and expansions and all manner of things on the Xbox One instead of the PS4 and PS4 Pro, and instead of PC. So they're going to make a lot of money off of that. So, you know, gamers who benefit from this lower price are also going to benefit from that, because it's not like we have to pay anything down the line either, any extra money down the line either. It's just, if you see something you want to buy on Xbox One X, you can buy it. It's not like there's going to be any secret hidden cost further down the line. So they're not scamming or hoaxing anyone, or, you know, tricking anyone. It's just a good, very powerful piece of tech for a very, very low price. It's insane, because with the Xbox One S, that launched at what, £300 in the UK, or like $350 in the US, and something like that. The original Xbox One launched at something like £350, $400 in the US, and it's really not that much less. It's like $100 less than the Xbox One X is. It's crazy how different of a strategy it is. And obviously Xbox One did sell a lot, obviously, but it's not got the potential in terms of sales and marketing that the Xbox One X has. So this strategy is really going to pay off, and this is the reason the Xbox One X is so cheap for what you get with the whole console and with the whole package deal. That's why it's so cheap, and that's why it's going to get even cheaper. Just picture that, it's going to get even cheaper. This is pre-order price. Think about how much cheaper it's going to be, and Microsoft's still going to, you know, make money off of it down the line in a year or in 2 years or whatever. So yeah, that's why the Xbox One X is so low priced. Sort of put an end to all the rumors and all of the sort of the suspicion. It's not some shady tactic. It's actually a very good business idea and business strategy that's going to benefit everyone. It benefits Microsoft and it benefits us. It benefits us, the players, like I said, because we've got a cheaper console at a very good sort of technical performance level. We've got a really cheap console for how powerful and awesome it's going to be. But anyway, that answers that question. I hope you guys find it enjoyable, this video enjoyable or informative at all. If you did, leave a like. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it. If you want to see any more of my videos, definitely stick around and subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.